And now, your first alert weather.
A pleasant weekend to get outside and enjoy. Just hope you're able to bundle up. It's still cold out there, especially in the nighttime hours where clear skies have allowed much of the heat to escape, and it's been down to the teens, even single digits for some of the areas in the mountains, and that's excluding the wind chill. I know the winds have been very calm over the past 2 days, but even just the slightest tick of wind has been very cold, and it's contributed to wind chills, feeling like it's below 0 degrees. Let's look at the current conditions around the region. 22 in Salmon with nice sunny skies. Over in Jackson, we got up to 20 today at least, so that's definitely a positive out there. Meanwhile, in the valley, it's a little bit warmer, 25 in Idaho Falls. About the same temperatures we had on Saturday yesterday for our highs, but down to up to 35 today in Pocatello. We'll look to keep these temperatures actually pretty consistent with the next couple days, except with introducing a little snow. We'll get to that in just a minute, but for now, look, it's nice and dry out for everybody out across the region, not only here locally, but for most of the Pacific Northwest. And that's mainly thanks to good old high pressure system. It's back in the forecast. It's been over us for the past 2 days or so. Not only do we have one, we got two expanding this ridge, this umbrella ridge of dominant dry weather, which is pushing much of the Pacific moisture from the Pacific Ocean well out into Canada and into northern Washington. But eventually things are going to change into the future. What happens is high pressures kind of just slowly drift off to the south in the next couple days, leading forth more moisture to come onshore and into our region. Starting on Tuesday morning, some light isolated snow showers for salmon. Although the high is still going to win out. It's still located down here and still has a little bit of influence. So none of the snow continues to push into the valleys at all for the rest of the day Tuesday. We're only expecting that snow to be only focused in central Idaho on that day. Then Wednesday comes, just a little bit of some isolated snow showers for the entire region. And then more of the same for Thursday before a cold front finally looks to come, trying to creep across the ridge just a little bit, and it'll have a little more focused moisture right ahead in front of it. So we're expecting just a little more of an uptick in the chances for receiving some of those snow showers on Friday at the end of the week. But tomorrow, the only day where we're not supposed to get any chance of snow at all. So enjoy the partly cloudy skies, but that's going to have to be after a foggy morning for the valleys once again. So be careful on that drive out tomorrow morning. 34 in Montpelier tomorrow, 34 also in Lava Hot Springs, 33 in Preston for tomorrow's forecast. 38 in Swan Valley, 31 in Rexburg, up to 30 in West Yellowstone, actually pretty impressive. 28 tomorrow in Salmon, but we're up to 40 in Salmon in Chalice. Thanks to some of that abundant sunshine that's actually kept us above freezing in those areas. Meanwhile, highs similar to what they are today existing for tomorrow as well. 36 in Pocatello, 29 in Idaho Falls after a high of 29 also in Idaho Falls that we had today. In Blackfoot, 8-day forecast, 31. We're down to 29 by Tuesday and sticking with highs around 30 degrees for the rest of the week. Just slight isolated snow chances throughout the week. In Rexburg, 31. We're down to 28 by Tuesday and stick with a high around 30 and in the upper 20s for the rest of the week. Greatest snow chances are going to be on Friday. Greater snow chances, though, 30 and 40% on Wednesday and Friday for Jackson, with highs in around 20 tomorrow, but up to 34 by Tuesday. In Salmon, 28. We're up to 38, though, by Tuesday, sticking with highs in the upper 30s for the rest of the week. In Pocatello, highs staying around the mid-30s throughout the entire week with a slight isolated snow chance on Friday. Finally, Idaho Falls, highs staying in the upper 20s throughout the entire week. Just a slight sliver, 10% snow chance on Wednesday, Thursday, but the greatest chance of snow is going to be found on Friday before we clear things up for the weekend. Back over to Linda.
All right.